The grand ballroom of the Regency Gold Hotel glittered under chandeliers worth more than everything single dad Ian owned in his entire life. He stood at the top of a metal ladder, tightening a loose spotlight, wearing his worn-out uniform and a tired smile that hid years of struggle. He wasn't supposed to be working overtime tonight, but he needed the extra money. His daughter, Alicia, had been asking about a school trip he couldn't afford. The charity gala below him was glamorous, the kind of place where billionaires and celebrities touched glasses while staff like him melted into the background. Ian didn't mind. As long as he could keep the lights running and earn enough to keep food on the table, he was grateful. But tonight had something else written for him. Microphone the announcement. As he climbed down, the hall manager waved him off. Ian quickly checked the spotlights over the stage. The guest of honor is about to arrive. Ian hurried. Sweat dripped down his temples as he reached up to adjust a stubborn light. Then, the ballroom doors opened. A hush fell. Security entered first. Cameras flashed. And then she walked in. Dr. Zara Hayat. World-renowned surgeon. Humanitarian icon. Award-winning leader of the country's largest charitable hospital. The guest of honor. The room thundered with applause as she smiled gracefully and walked to the stage. Ian didn't even look down. He kept fixing the light, completely unaware that she had stopped speaking mid-sentence, because she'd seen him. Her breath caught. Her eyes filled instantly. And the microphone slipped from her hand. Ian. Her voice trembled across the hall. Everyone turned. Ian froze, his hand still gripping a screwdriver. He recognized that voice. Slowly, he looked down. Their eyes met. Her lips parted. Her hand flew to her mouth. And a soft, broken sob escaped her. Ian, it's you, after all these years. He climbed down, confused, trembling. The crowd whispered. Does she know him? What's happening? Who is he? Zara walked toward him with shaking steps. And before he could say a word, she hugged him. Tight. Desperate. Like someone who had finally found a piece of her soul she had lost long ago. The past they never spoke about. Years ago, when Ian was working at a construction site and Zara was a final-year medical student, they had been inseparable. Best friends. Secretly in love. Two people dreaming of a future together. But life had been cruel. Ian's father had died suddenly, leaving him responsible for his mother and younger sister. He dropped everything, even Zara, because he had nothing left to offer. He left without saying goodbye, believing Zara deserved someone far better than a broken man. And now, she was standing right in front of him. The most successful woman in the room, crying like a child who had found her missing family. The truth comes out. Zara cupped his face with trembling hands. Why did you disappear? I waited for you, Ian, I looked for you everywhere. Ian lowered his gaze. I had nothing to give you. And then Alicia was born. I became a single dad. You were becoming a star, and I was cleaning floors. I didn't want to be a burden. Her tears fell faster. A burden, Ian, you were the reason I believed in myself. Everything I achieved, you inspired me. The hall was silent. Completely still. The little voice that melted everyone. A small hand tugged at Zara's dress. Are you crying because of my papa? Zara looked down and gasped softly. Alicia. Big brown eyes. Messy ponytail. Innocent smile. Ian stepped forward quickly. Sweetheart, say sorry, don't touch her gown. But Zara bent down, cupping the little girl's face. You're his daughter, you're beautiful, just like. She stopped, her voice breaking. Ian looked away, his heart twisting. The moment that shook the Gala. Zara stood, took the microphone again, but her hands still trembled. Ladies and gentlemen, I request your attention. Everyone looked up. Tonight, I was supposed to talk about achievements and awards. But life has reminded me of something more important. She turned toward Ian. Humanity. Love. The people who shaped us. Then she dropped the shock of the century. This man is the reason I'm standing here today. Gasps filled the room. She pointed at him with pride. He once told me, if you ever save even one life, my life will be worth something. Tonight, I want to say, Ian, you didn't inspire me to save one life, you inspired me to save thousands. Ian's eyes filled. He had never felt seen, respected, or valued like this. Not in years. A reunion the world witnessed. Zara walked to him again, voice trembling. I lost you once. I won't lose you again. She held his hand, publicly, without hesitation. If life gives us a second chance, will you allow me to be in your world again? The entire ballroom held its breath. Even Alicia watched with wide eyes. Ian felt his heart unlock from years of loneliness. He whispered, voice cracking, I never stopped caring for you, Zara. I just didn't think I deserved you. She pulled him into a tearful embrace. You always did. The ending that melted the room. Alicia tapped Zara's leg again. Are you going to be my friend now? Zara's laugh broke through her tears. No, sweetheart. I'm going to be much more than that if your papa lets me. Ian's smile finally reached his eyes. For the first time in years, Hope didn't feel like a stranger. And as the ballroom applauded, some wiping tears, the single dad, who came only to fix lights, walked into a future brighter than anything he ever dared to imagine.